you're thinking. An elemental family who fights for the greater good. And I imagine that we should write a book about our awesome adventures, which we have in mind for you guys. And I would really hope you will see what we have in store once you take a look inside the book. And be sure to see what would happen in this awesome, epic yet elemental adventure that we might have. So anyways, I am Lori Loud, and this is my little brother Lincoln. And of course, I am a fire elemental named literally Flame, made from pure fire. And I have the powers to control or manipulate fire and make a fiery iron blasts from my eyes and fire flaming fireballs from my fists. And otherwise, the story will also feature Leni Loud, aka Aquatic Totes, which is made completely out of living water. And I bet this story is also gonna be me and Leni having a nice relationship together, like a fire and water making steam, which is gonna be the best little thing that we have in our lives ever since. And also, my little brother Lincoln is a cloud elemental made completely of air and clouds. And that what he is, a living typhoon of air, and also feature Ronnie Ann, aka Poison Scorpion, who is of course made completely out of acid and poison, which would be quite toxic, of course. And of course, my mom is energy and my dad is plasma, which makes supporting leaders for the Loud family of elements, quite the League of Elementals. And let's not forget the other Loud sisters, starting with Luna, who is made of rocks and stones, and Luan was made of ice, and also Lynn Jr. was made of stainless steel, and Lucy was a shadowy elemental, and also, of course, Lana was made of dirt and mud, and also her twin, Lola, was made of vines and grass and all that kind of stuff, and also, of course, Lisa was made of pure electricity, and lastly, Lily was made of pure light, which always shines bright in the family. Well, we weren't exactly always elementals. We're just a plain and normal family without powers, and that would make sense, and to figure out how we got our powers from, and we have no idea where it came from, but we'll have to find out, see what me and Lincoln as elementals would do in this awesome epic adventure. It's about me fighting a bunch of villainous elemental bad guys like Chandler, who is of course made of smoke. You know why? Because we found about Lisa's machine and he snuck in to try it out, turning him into a smoke elemental to conquer Royal Woods. And Hawk and Hank snuck released this machine or taken by Shanley for elemental experiments became coral and also concrete elementals, which would make sure he tries them to get rid of us this time, because we would apparently take them down, because we are the elementals, of course, and of course the supporting cast we know, of course, is Mom and Dad, made of aircane and plasma, Bobby is sound, Ryan is poison, Clyde is rubber, Stan is wax, Stella is ink, and Sam is a diamond, which would be really great because it is the powers of the elemental mother box who gave us all our powers from, and they were created by the original elementals thousands and millions of years ago, not before any of us were around. But it didn't last long, because the elementals, the other elemental group wanted that box so they could increase their powers and dominate the entire universe, and to enslave the good elementals who were trying to fight against them. So, the good elementals soon decided to sacrifice their lives and save their universe, leaving those crystals inside the box, and the box had to be buried in Royal Woods, Michigan, where we live, and that is where me and Leni and Luna and Lincoln came into the story, which is a very epic elemental beginning. And soon we will become the next elemental superheroes in the future.